Queen, Puma, Abraham, there. Don't you June must come. Spikes, the best, buddy. Heads up. Look, I am going to be there. I am going to be there. Like I said, no violence. We can't promise anything. We don't know what's going to happen. But we're not calling for violence. We're not calling for looting. But definitely we want them out. That's what we want as South Africans. They must go. They must go. Enough is enough. We need you know what I want in my country? I want, when I call the police, when I pick up the phone and I need the police, they say, yes, there's a van available that's coming to you right now. I don't want vans available because they're busy dealing with the queries there, whatever. You understand? So, yeah, sorry guys, this is my little boy. So, yeah, I want the best, not only for me, but for my child's future. Amen. You understand? That's what my boy is the Zulu boy. Hello, say hi. Hi. My child is from Zulu woman, and I'm very proud.
No, yeah, you know, Jamie, I'm so glad that you came up and said this out loud, because when you go to their panels, these people like to say, oh, it's just Black South Africans that are saying people must go. The West Africans aren't saying anything. But today you came in here and stood for the rest of all the Rainbow Nation in South Africa. So that makes us very proud. So we'll move to the next person. Buddha.
Let me say one more thing before you take me off. I'm on a lot of panels on TikTok, and a lot of the Nigerians and them attack me. They call me a colonizer and a racist and all funny names. You know what? I don't care. I am standing for South Africa. That's who I'm standing for. I'm standing for my country and for my child's future. That is what I'm standing for. Abraham, there.
Abraham, everybody must go home and home.
Well done. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Jamie, I was with you in another live. I believe it was yesterday or the day before, and you still on the same point, and that is what I like about you. You still on the same point. Let me get to it, host. Let me get to the point of the white people. They are talking about why we don't go to white people, why we don't say white people must get out of the country and all of that. The question is, do we have illegal white people in South Africa? That is the first question. The second question is, do foreign white people who come into country break the law of immigration? The answer is yes. And I'm not talking about a hearsay. You can go and check it. It's a fact. This is something not coming from my mouth. It's coming from I went to read about it and to look for it. So what is the most problem or maybe the thing that they do to break the immigration laws? The first one that is the biggest thing is overstay. The white people, they overstay their visit in South Africa. And what is the remedy that? The importance of the remedy of that is that we know who they are. That is the most important. We know who they are. They come into country legally, and they are known who they are, and then they are told when they are breaking the law of they overstay. And now let's come to us now. We come to us. I said, Jamie was there also. I said, many people hate personally. They hate Jacinta personally. Many people hate Malema personally. Many people hate Ramaphosa personally. Now let us look or listen. Let's leave their personal appearances or their personal faces. Let us look at the content. Let us look at the message that they bring in. And today, if today there can be a data that been done to all South Africans, I bet you that 80% will say we agree with what has been said by these civic organizations because something somewhere is wrong. Do we have a police in South Africa? We have a police in South Africa. Do we have immigration officers? We have. We have soldiers. We have Home Affairs. We have SARS. Do they do their jobs? Definitely no. They don't do their jobs. So who's holding them accountable? Who's holding them accountable? No one. Obviously, the government doesn't hold them accountable. There is nobody in government that holds these offices accountable. No, as a citizen, a voting citizen of South Africa, do I have a right to hold them accountable? Definitely yes. And this is what is happening. And people need to understand that. That is what is happening now. Host, the question of foreign illegal, it doesn't come with much and much. It doesn't come with Dudula. It doesn't come today. It's been there because the problem is there was no too much what do you call the media frenzy on them. It has been there. Now it's becoming worse. It's getting out of control to the point where we've got many people who have been unalived, and then when you go check the police investigate the cases that went cold because there's no fingerprints, there's no one to take responsibility. How do we get to this point? Yesterday, if it's not today, yesterday, 1 billion estimated of powder that was confiscated at the Beitbridge border post from Malawi. So whose kids were supposed to get that? Whose kids were supposed to get that? So there are people who just hate the people who bring in a message of illegal foreigners in South Africa. But the thing, listen to the